Welcome to my bedroom. I'm Katie, if we haven't met before. I've been not updating very much lately. I've been kind of on a movie binge mode, which is good because sometimes I don't want to watch any, but this month I've wanted to watch all of the movies and all of the shows. So today I'm going to be showing you my favorite things of March, since it's already April somehow. And I'm trying to do these monthly now instead of putting two together or whatever. Sorry, I keep like moving around my ball, but if you have seen me before, you know that I like to fidget on this bouncy ball here. So yeah, my first favorite is, excuse me, my ball chair. This thing's amazing. If you've seen me before, I've probably showed you this. It's like super stress relief for me to sit on it and just bounce, or like, you know, just do this for a while. Great stress relief. You feel like a little kid again. Or like even just rolling around on it. So much fun. And just sitting here like this with music on or something, you know. But yeah, that's my first favorite, is my ball chair, because it makes just sitting down so much more fun. But I always like to start with my favorite thing, which is movies, so let's do that first. I'll start with my physical copies here. My first favorite, which is, you know, it took up a lot of my time in March, was the Ah Real Monsters complete series. I used to watch this show all the time when I was younger. I'm still young. This probably contributed to why I'm so strange now. If you haven't seen this, you should check it out because it's really weird and really awesome. Yeah, it's amazing. Just like any other 90s cartoon. This month I had a lot of favorites that, like, you know, you haven't seen in a while and you forget how amazing they are, and then you watch them again and they are even better. So one of them was Shutter Island. If you have seen this, you know why I think it's amazing, weird, and awesome. You should see it even if you don't like horror, because it's not really that scary, but it's disturbing a little, and there's a nice twist in there, and it's good. Leonardo DiCaprio, can't go wrong with him. And I forgot to tell you, Shutter Island has Twisty in it, and I just met him. So if you want to see Twisty and something else, he's in Shutter Island. And that's not a spoiler. I will never spoil anything because I hate when people spoil things for me. If you spoil anything for me, I will never talk to you again. Just so you know. I despise spoilers. Another one like that I have is the Blair Witch Project. I just picked this up recently because obviously as a horror fan I feel like I should have this in my collection. And it was like in the $7 Blu-ray bin at Walmart, so picked it up. It's hard to make me upset after a movie now. Like I can sit and watch scary movies and just fall right to sleep right after. Like it doesn't faze me anymore usually. Usually. This one, I have to pull the shower curtain when I go in the bathroom afterwards. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because you never see the witch or anything. It's just like in the dark, and there's dark everywhere when you're by yourself. So, you know, you open the bathroom door and you're like, oh god, the witch is in here. Fling open the shower curtain and have a little heart attack. But yeah, that's what this does to me. And I like that this can still do it, even though I've seen it before and maybe it's not that scary, but afterwards I still feel scared, which is rare lately. Another one that I've seen before, but it just renewed my love of it to watch, is Fragile. It has Callista Flockhart in it, and it's about this like children's ward of a hospital, and a new nurse comes in and she gets scared by this ghost, or possible ghost, but everyone keeps telling her it's just an old building or whatever. Really cool. I love Asian horror. It reminds me of like Asian ghost story horror kind of things. Might not be good for everyone, you know. Horror is kind of love-hate. Everybody's not gonna like the same stuff that I do, but you know, give it a shot. You might like it. And it's a Fangoria Fright Fest one, so if you like those, you might like Fragile. I said I like Asian horror, so I bought this one. I heard it was amazing. I didn't realize that this is what inspired The Uninvited, which I have seen before, and I was familiar with the story, but while I was watching this, I did not get a vibe of this one, but I can see where they got, you know, the storyline from. It's similar, sort of, like the same base story, but if you like subtitles, which I recommend giving subtitles a chance. You know, it might suck to have to sit there and read, but after a while you kind of get used to it and you kind of get over the fact that you're reading and you just kind of get over it. I don't know. But if you can get over it, this one is pretty nuts. And if you haven't seen the American version, Uninvited, I recommend that also. I watched it again after I found out that that was the Asian version of it and remembered why I like this one so much. But yeah, they're both about like two sisters and they're basically trying to get their dad to realize that their stepmother sucks. That's pretty much, without giving anything away, that's like the general story, but it's obviously deeper than that. And now on to ones I have never seen. See No Evil, pleasurable, not like, oh my god, this movie is so amazing, but I really loved, there was a little twist. I love that little twist, which made me want to add it in here. And then the end, like, CGI sequence sealed the deal for me. I had to talk about it a little. Kind of slasher-like, kind of not. Kind of like a Saw vibe where somebody, like a bunch of people get stuck in an area and somebody's killing them off. Check that one out if you haven't seen it already. Most people, I think, who like horror have seen it already. I'm late to the game for a lot of these movies, but this movie, I was like, where have you been all my life? Troll, I am aware that the sequel is the best worst movie ever. So awesomely bad. I can't wait to watch it. I just ordered it and it came 2 days ago. That and documentary about it, so I'll let you know what I think about that when I get there. But this movie, it's like Labyrinth meets Ernest Scared Stupid. The Troll is really scary. My childhood was terrorized by Ernest Scared Stupid. I was so afraid of the Troll. Especially the part where the little girl rolls over and the troll is in her bed. Traumatized me. I used to hide under the table when that movie was on. But this reminded me of it in all the best ways. The like theme song was amazing. I want to download it and listen to it in my car. You know, obviously it's not like super scary, but it's fun. It's a really fun movie, so you should see this. And my only cheerful pick of the bunch was Monsters University, because I haven't seen it before and it was adorable. I just watched this with my mom and boyfriend and we all loved it. Mom was, of course, going, "This is a sad movie," through half the thing, but she got over it and liked it eventually. So yeah, those are all my tangible movie things. I have a lot of movies this month. I have a few Netflix picks too. Honeymoon, definitely worth a go. I don't want to give anything away, but typical like newlyweds going on vacation for their honeymoon and bad stuff happens, but like you really want to figure out what is going on, and that made it really entertaining to watch. Another one, sort of similar to the Fragile one that I have. It's called Never Lake, and it's this girl that goes to live with her dad and her stepmom. Well, her dad shows her this lake. I don't know, I don't remember what kind of scientist or whatever he is, but weird stuff starts happening. She finds these bunch of kids and it's good. You should try it. My last one, I don't know, it reminded me of like the Haunting Hour show on Netflix. Kind of like really PG horror. Not really that scary, but it's called Secrets in the Walls. And you know, typical move into a house, you hear stuff, try to figure out what it is. Secrets in the Walls, that's also on Netflix right now. Another horror favorite I have though, this month I went to my first HorrorCon. If you haven't watched my short video on my first HorrorCon, you should go watch that. I had such a blast. And I was like a kid in a candy store. I was just beyond excited. I have some food favorites, which are strange. One is like my forever favorite, probably favorite food of my life, is Sunnyside eggs. I know that's kind of simple and kind of strange, but I crave Sunnyside eggs 9 days out of 10. I always want Sunnyside eggs with whatever kind of bread product I can have with it to dip in the drippy eggs. Yum. I crave that so bad. I love Sunnyside eggs. It's so boring, but they're just so good. Like, I don't think I could ever go vegan because of eggs. You don't have to hurt the chickens to get the eggs. Another food favorite is this honey almond milk. It's almond breeze, hint of vanilla honey flavor. Oh my god, it's so good. It tastes like, you know, milk after you eat Honey Nut Cheerios and you drink the milk out of the bowl? That's what it tastes like. So like if you put it in coffee, you really don't have to put any sugar in because it's already sweet. Oh, another absolute favorite food right now is if you've ever been to IKEA, you must try the cream cakes. It's a little circular pink cake. It's covered in marzipan. It has like little brown swirls of marzipan stuff and it's a little dome and it's the marzipan, and then it's whipped cream, and then a layer of raspberry jelly or jam or whatever, and then a thin layer of cake. Oh my god. They're like food from heaven, pretty much. It's like a little cloud of deliciousness. Go to IKEA and try some of those. They sell them like in the frozen section. Like where you can get the meatballs, you can also get those. Or you can get them in the cafe, but they're absolutely delicious, amazing. I could eat one every day. I have one more food favorite. I'm selling Gertrude Hawk dollar chocolate bars for my little cousin. And because they're sitting on my desk, every day that I go into work, I must eat one. And the peanut butter ones are so heavenly. If you've ever had a Gertrude Hawk smidgen, it tastes just like a smidgen, but a bar of smidgen. And it's just so melty and delicious and amazing in your mouth. Everybody at work wanted more peanut butter ones after we ran out, so my little cousin got me an entire box full. And those will not last very long. So that's it for food favorites and movie favorites. I have one kind of clothing favorite. They're shoes. These are my rainbow Vans. These were my first two. I got 2 pairs of Vans, but they're my first ones. That bunch of Vans, and these are like rainbow tie-dye ones, which I was like, oh my god, when am I ever gonna wear these? But I've worn them with many things so far, because you can really match it to any color that you have. So if you're wearing like an all yellow t-shirt like I did, it matches. They're really comfortable. I love little sneakers like that. And I have a couple makeup tool favorites. First, I'll show you these Revlon Color Stay Moisture Stains. This was the first one I bought because I wanted like a fall color. It's called Parisian Passion, kind of like a deep berry, dark reddish color. It's really pretty. My mom like even commented on my lips after I wore it that they look nice. I also have the one that I'm wearing right now. It's called Rio Rush. It's like hot, 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 hot pink. The only bad thing is it kind of smells like paint. But I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I like the smell of paint. My last color I have is Miami Fever, which is kind of orange, corally orange color, which I like it, but I was expecting it to be the like neon color that the pink is on my lips, but it kind of just darkens mine orange instead, if you know what I'm saying. One more lip favorite. I saw in Graveyard Girl's video where she was reviewing the Kat Von D Studded Kiss lipstick collection, and I was obsessed with the Coven shade, which was kind of lavender, and I've been looking for a lavender-like lip color since then, and I found this Maybelline Color Sensational. It's called Lilac Flush, and I'll show you in here. I think I wore it in one of my other videos. Kind of lavendery. It's a little pinkish, but it's really pretty. I wore like a lavender shirt the other day and it looked perfect. And last 2 things are brushes. My first one is this e.l.f. small stipple brush. I use it to put concealer on, and like I just dab it on instead of like wiping it with my finger. And I think it works really well. I find that with my finger I end up rubbing some of it off, but with this it like pats it all the way in. I don't know if that's necessarily good for the zits that I'm covering, but it really covers them. And this I actually got from Claire's. A large powder brush, and it just like lightly covers everything that I'm trying to cover. But yeah, it's from Claire's, which I don't usually buy makeup things from Claire's, but I've been looking for a large brush and I can't ever find one because I've never shopped in like Sephora or anything because it's expensive and I'm not an expensive kind of girl. But yeah, so that's really it for my favorites. I deleted some off there because I wanted this to be quicker than normal. Sorry if I talked really fast, but I don't want to bore you. So let me know if you like this or if you've tried any of these things and, you know, like them too, or if you don't like them, let me know that too. Let me know what you like better. Let me know movie suggestions you want me to watch on Netflix or DVD. Preferably Netflix, so I don't have to buy anything, but I'm always up for buying some DVDs, as you can see. If you want to hang out with me some more, subscribe down there. Like it if you want to give me some motivation to make some more. Let me know if you want to see more of these because I'll probably do them anyway. Let me know what else you want to see. Yeah, I'm also on Twitter and Instagram if you want to see more of me on either of those. I'm not very good at tweeting, so don't expect much from Twitter. I tweet at places or just also send my Instagram photos to Twitter. But yeah, Instagram, you're gonna see lots more cat pictures there because that's what I take pictures of. And just talk to me wherever. I will talk. I'll see you next month for more favorites. I already started writing some down for April. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Come back soon. Bye.